into the last half of our program, and it's with great joy that we announce to you that we are beginning a chapter of the Washington Alliance for Retired Americans in Eastern Washington, here in your Spokane region. I had the pleasure of meeting Gail Spaeth last year. She worked with me to do some Social Security educational forums over here. We did one at Spokane Community College and drew nearly 200 people on a Saturday. It was fabulous, and since that forum, we did 5 Train the Trainers in the Spokane area and another event at a college on the east side of the mountains. And Gail and I have kept in touch, and at one point in time I started calling her the coordinator of the Spokane regional chapter of the Washington Alliance for Retired Americans, and I was waiting for her to say, no, I'm not going to coordinate it. And so she never said no. She just kept saying, yes, I'll be, you can call me the coordinator, and I would refer to her over the months.
That was innocuous.
So it's my pleasure to bring to the front this afternoon Mike Warren, who is our president of the Washington Alliance for Retired Americans, and Gail Spaeth, who is our coordinator for the Spokane Regional Chapter of the Washington Alliance for Retired Americans.
Well, I think Mike and I have been coordinating longer than that, haven't we?
We've been together. I first started talking with this woman when she was young and I was middle-aged. In the olden days when we were both active union members from other sides of the state, fighting together for the same causes, I thought it really nice to know there was somebody back east, where they're all conservative, who wasn't, who was willing to stand up and say things about people's needs, and began to hear, yes, things are just as important in Spokane, and there's an awful lot of people in Spokane, there's an awful lot of people down in the other counties around here who are also really concerned about the same issues that I was concerned about on the left coast. But anyway, we were able to get together, and we were able to, working together across the mountain, to make things better within the state employees when we were there. And much to my surprise, Gail would listen to me as much as I'd listen to her. I take great pride in having been the person who brought these two women together. When Joe first started here, I said, you come to the State Retired Public Employees Convention, and there's one woman I want you to meet right now. And Gail said, I'm trying to get myself out of things. But anyhow, Gail, right now, thanks to your work, and thanks to the work that's coming, we have cards for you which say, Coordinator Spokane Regional Chapter. You see how many you've got? I promise when that box is empty, you will have another set which will have the same union bug on them as these do. Thank you so much.